Not. You can cut the song.
Yeah.
That's the Dave Clark 5. That was America's. That was America's answer to the Beatles. The Dave Clark 5. When the Beatles came out, America said, "Hey, we need a band. We need a band as popular." And the Dave Clark 5 came out. Who were very popular. Ed Sullivan. Everybody loved them. Still not the Beatles, but
I know who they are.
A lot of big hits. The Dave Clark 5.
Yeah.
Not the Beatles, but still the Dave Clark 5. That's all I'm saying. And we're bringing in the new year with a little Dave Clark 5. Thank you, folks.
Very American way to do it.
Welcome back.
We've been gone for a few weeks.
2 weeks.
And you ever been, not with your friend for a long time? Stop.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Well, then put your fucking headphones on.
Okay, go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm not doing it.
You're not with your friend? Go ahead.
No, I started off trying. I was I'm going to try this year. And I've already given up. I've already given up 2016.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're back with your friend, and it's exactly like before. It's like you don't even notice. Time has gone by. And that's what's happened here. You're exactly the same piece of shit you were before you left for the holidays.
Why would you call me that? That's not nice.
I was going to say something different, but I changed my mind halfway through that statement.
I've been...
No, because you start off the same way with same stupid fucking songs and something about music, which you don't. And then,
really? I don't know about music.
I don't.
Really?
I don't.
Is that the voice you're going to do?
I don't know anything about music.
Really?
Is that what you're trying to say to me?
Yeah, what don't I know?
You don't know anything about music.
I know a lot about music, about old time,
my God.
about 60s and 70s. You go ahead. You ask me about the 60s and 70s. I don't need to know about
the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, ask me about the 60s and 70s, and I don't talk like that. I talk regular, like a baritone. That's what I am, a baritone. Huh? Do you know what that is? The bass, the baritone?
I will say you look good tonight.
What's that?
You look good.
I comb my hair.
I like your hair better like that.
Without a hat? I like my hat, so... I don't have a hat.
You look younger and thinner without the hat.
The hat doesn't make you look heavier.
I don't know. It just, you look different.
Maybe I am thinner. I've been on a diet for a day and a half.
And also, you don't have a lot of gel in your hair, which I love when you don't do that.
All right, give us a call, 866-969-1969. I wonder who's going to be the first.
You've got a bit of pep in your voice.
Who are we going to take first?
Did you take an anti-anxiety
No, I
medication?
didn't take anything. Who are we going to take first?
This is just pure pep?
For 2016. I want it to be a good call.
Dave Clark 5 was British, someone says.
No, they're not. They're not. They're American.
I wish my mouse worked. Go ahead, Glenn, to let him know.
The DC-5 were part of the British invasion.
No, they were from America, dummy.
No, you're thinking about Gary Lewis and the Playboys.
No, I remember
Lewis,
them.
can you Google this?
No, Dave Clark
5, were they British or not? They were British? They were British.
Fuck.
Oh, my God. No. After you just finished going, I know about music. I don't.
How do you know, Lewis, how do you know that they're from...
How do you know, Lewis?
Because 6 callers just called up saying the same thing. I had to hang up on all of them.
Did you Google it and make sure where they're from? Say, where's the Dave Clark 5 from? I could be wrong on this one.
It's sort of leaning that way. It seems to be leaning that way.
Oh, fuck. God damn. So I may want... But they were a good band.
The Dave Clark 5 was the answer to the Americans' answer to the British, even though they were British. They were British, but they still were our British band.
Holy fuck, I really thought they were... This whole time I've been misled since I was a kid. I've been telling everybody. Whenever the Dave Clark 5 comes up...
You know what I believed for a long time that wasn't true? That the KFC bucket, they used to have that big KFC bucket that spun around. Yeah. My dad told me that's where they kept the chickens. And they would come through the big post in the bottom and they would go out and get them. I believed that much longer than I should have believed it. I remember telling someone that. Probably while I was smoking pot.
Glenn,
been like, that's real.
Glenn, where are you from? In what part of Jersey?
Down near Philadelphia.
Oh, I'm there this weekend at Helium. I'm there Wednesday through Saturday at Helium in Philly. This Wednesday through Saturday.
A lot of people say nobody's better at stand-up than Rich Voss, but I say no one's better at plugs and horseshoeing them in.
No, I'm just saying.
Shoehorning them in.
I'm at another level.
Fucked up. You didn't even catch me. I caught myself. You love to catch me fucking up.
I'm at another level of comedy after Saturday night. I was fucking on fire. And I did an interview today.
Are you the British answer?
Yes. Oh, are they
Thank
from...
you, Glenn.
Lewis, are they from England?
They are from England. They were actually the second group to perform as the British Invasion on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh, Jesus. That's upsetting.
Why did they dress American? Well, maybe that was the Beach Boys. That was our answer.
Okay.
Brian Wilson. And, oh, well.
Do you owe me an apology?
No, why would I owe you one? For what? I didn't say
yelling
anything.
at me that you know about music.
I do know about music. Music.
You don't.
I do know about music.
How can you be?
I made one mistake.
One mistake.
I do know about music.
You're 1 for 1.
Okay, ask me another one.
In the wrong category.
Anybody could call in with but it's got to be 60s or 70s.
60s or 70s music trivia.
You could call in and ask me anything. I mean, that's not the only reason. That's not the only thing you have to talk about. But if you want to throw something my way,
I'll accept
what?
I will accept that you know a lot about music if you only get one question right. That's how open this field is going to get.
Give us a call, 866-969-1969. Or
like Stump Rich Voss in the 60s or the 70s category. The British invasion question's already been taken. Failed.
Or this Wednesday through Saturday, if you're at Helium, you could ask me. Or next weekend, if you're in Hasbrook Heights near Bananas, I'll be there next weekend.
He's great at dropping in where he's working.
I got to throw those out real quick before I forget.
Where am I working?
Huh? You're working. You got Mohegan Sun coming up.
Mohegan Sun at the end of the month, the 27th, the 28th, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something in there.
Yeah. Go to Bonnie's website. Call notthere.com.
I'm getting one made.
Are you?
Yes.
Who's doing it?
I'm going to get Lexi, my assistant, to make one.
Have you paid her yet?
Yeah. Gave her one check so far.
What has she done?
She's great. Listen, let me tell you something. She's really good.
What has she done?
Because there's I don't know how people know how to speak a certain language. There's a certain language that's like sort of businessy speak, or it's like polite email. I'm always like, when that be, in my emails. Hey, you, sometimes I write like XO, Bonnie, and it's why after I write that to somebody that's like a lawyer or something, like, why did I just XO them?
All right, here, go to...
But she seems to know. Thank you, though, for listening to my whole...
I do. I listen to.
And she listens. That's the main thing. She listens to me.
Yeah?
Lets me chit-chat. But no, I forgot. We got away a little bit from Rich Voss here. Let's get back to Rich Voss.
No, we like to talk about your assistant.
John. It was interesting.
It's stupid.
To me.
Your assistant. Okay, we'll get back to that.
I was going to talk about how some people know how to speak that kind of language. Some people don't. I don't. She's young. She's 24 or something. 22.
Who's she speaking to for you?
She'll email people for me, and it's like lovely. It sounds so professional. I could never come up with those words in that order.
I could.
John from Long Island, go ahead.
How are you? I was calling to see if Rich knows the Greek band that was the Beatles of Greece in the 1960s.
The Beatles of Greece.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
here we go.
He's making this up.
No, I'm not.
Can we get some music for the, when Rich is thinking, that kind of Jeopardy-ish stuff or something?
Go ahead. What's the hint? No one knows this one.
Well,
they're Greek. It's 1960s. Did they ever play on Ed Sullivan Show?
No, they have not.
How would Rich... were they ever in America?
Yes. And I'll just give it to Rich since he's not going to know.
Well, wait, did they have a hit?
Did they have a hit? Song? Will he know it?
Nah, probably not.
So then this is not... This is ridiculous.
John, that's not good. It's got to be...
I'm sure if he hears the name, he'll know.
Okay, go ahead.
Who was it?
It's the Tuities.
The what?
The Tuities.
Oh God! The first bad call of 2016.
Okay, but that's
God. We give them.
Thanks, John. Thanks, John.
We tell them, hey, this is what you got to do.
Okay, here's one. My mouse doesn't work properly. Bob, New Jersey.
What's going on?
What part are you from?
Union.
Oh God, Union County. I grew up in Plainfield. Did you know that?
I did actually.
Huh?
I did.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah. Artie Lang's from Union.
What do you do for a living?
Everybody.
Do stupid office work. It's terrible.
Oh, really? Hold on a second.
What are you doing, Rich?
Nothing.
You don't do your emails.
I'm not doing my emails.
Go ahead and ask him the question. What?
I got a question for you, Rich.
Okay.
Real easy. Name any 3 Rolling Stones albums.
Any 3 Rolling Stone albums? Because, Well, you know. Do you know the Rolling Stones? Do you know the concert where the Hells Angels were guarding? Were being bodyguards for the Stones, and they beat the people up with the pool sticks. Do you know that? You want me to tell you the concert that was at?
Oh, he's Googling.
No, I'm not.
He's Googling.
My phone is not. I'm not Googling.
Why are you Put your phone down. No. Put your phone down. Put your phone over here. Bring your phone over here.
No, I'm not bringing my phone over there. Okay, I won't even Google. Look, I'm turning my phone right now on airplane mode. 3
No.
Stones.
Put it over here. Put it over here.
No, look, I'm not putting my phone by you.
Okay.
3 Rolling... Oh, the guests are here. Oh, all right. We'll get back to him in a second. Let's get back to him.
No. Oh, God, Rich, you can't answer it?
What, 3
Rolling... Idiot.
Oh, see? Get rid of him. Get rid of him. The Rolling Stones weren't one of my favorite bands. I liked them. Sympathy for the Devil. That was the name of an album, but...
We've got 2 calls, but... Oh, no, they're dropping.
Oh, my God. We lost our call.
No, because Lewis had to leave, so it was weird because...
He went to get our guests.
They weren't on the system. There's one in the system, see, but there's nobody checking the call. So I wonder if I can get it. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, who's this?
There's no screener. You're on the air.
I'm on the air?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
No screener right now.
We don't even know his name.
I don't know where you're from. I don't know your name. I don't know what you're calling about. I don't know if you got the right number.
I got the right number because I've got you, Bonnie.
Okay. All right.
Secondly, my name is Phil.
Hi, Phil.
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
Hi, Phil from Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, I got an easy one for Rich.
Okay.
But first, Bonnie, I saw you on Red Eye recently, and I didn't realize how great looking you are, and I can't understand how you're with, the genius Rich Voss. But anyway.
You can't understand that? How about maybe I got a fucking tremendous sense of humor?
Oh, I've got a really big laugh. Okay. I think about this a lot myself, Phil.
Yeah, well, I understand.
Yeah.
But for the genius, Mr. Music Man, here's an easy one.
Go ahead.
Who wrote the Monkees' hit song "Daydream Believer"?
Who wrote it?
Yeah.
The Monkees.
Daydream Believer.
And Homecoming Queen. The Monkees were casted, that, as
Absolutely.
a band. They were the first boy band that was, pretty much casted to play.
Okay, let's not go through the entire Wikipedia page. Let's get to what he's asking
how long did it take you to search that song? Yeah.
I'm not even on my phone at all. I love that song, Daydream. That's one of my, that's probably my favorite Monkey song. And you want me to tell you who wrote it?
Yeah.
Dionne Warwick.
Good grief.
Nobody says good grief unless it's really...
Who wrote it?
Really
Who wrote
awful.
it?
Carole King.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Do you know who wrote...
No, you don't get to ask any questions.
I'm going to ask him one.
Thank you, Phil.
Do you know... No, don't hang up on him.
I hung up on him. But we don't have a screener, so we're just blindly taking calls.
That's our screener.
He's gone to get... Yeah.
Did you guys come
Emily
in together?
is here.
We did. He had to hit the restroom.
Oh, okay.
He had to check out the head. Hi, Rob. Our guests are here. Oh, the calls are leaving.
Oh, no. Give us a call, 866-969-1969. We're talking about music. And
Rich said at the top of the show that he knows a lot about music, but only 60s and 70s music. So people have been calling in, and he's got every single question wrong so far.
Well, I played the Dave Clark 5. And then do you know who the Dave Clark 5 are?
No.
You never heard of the Dave Clark 5?
I know the number 5.
Do you know the Dave? Hey, Lewis. I'll give you a quick beat from the Dave Clark. Lewis.
A quick beat?
Play a little.
That's how they used to say it.
Play a little Dave Clark 5. Here. You know this song?
Well, I went to a dance just the other night. Everybody there was.
This is going to be your wedding song, guys.
Ooh. Over and over and. You never heard this one?
I've heard this song, yeah.
Or play here. Play Here We Come. Play Here We Come Again. And it's Catch Me
Here
If You
we
Can.
come again on my own. I know that one.
No, that's not it. But
I know that one. No, I know that one. I know that one.
That's the more current one.
Wait.
Here we come again.
You can sing? You got a good voice.
She's
in a band.
This little lady could do anything.
Really?
Yeah, she's in a band. She's like, she's kick-ass. She has tattoos and stuff. And
Get out of here.
Emily
My whole
Tarver.
back is covered in tattoos. You
Google
know
that shit.
Your what is?
My whole back.
No fucking way.
Fucking way.
You don't have one tattoo.
Are you serious?
You're so white. You don't have any tattoos.
I will take off the back part of my shirt and show you right now.
I don't want to see that.
No, it's one of those like old-fashioned pajamas with a butt flap, but it's 3 back tats.
yeah, like from the front, she has nothing, and then like she turns around and it's
Nothing.
like, holy shit, are you in a gang?
I think that's rude.
I mean, I
that you
have a
just
couple
said
of
that.
boobs
Okay.
on the front.
No, I mean, I just meant like it's
Thank
pure. It's untouched.
I do still have my belly button.
I'd like to see that too, just to get a.
All right, I'll show you guys.
You know, a feel of what.
I have like Thanksgiving
No, I'm
and
trying to see her boobs.
She's got a
I'm
great
not gonna show you
body.
my boobs.
She's very.
But like my
yes.
back, it's just like
Holy
Wow.
fuck.
Texas.
yeah.
Look at
Wow,
that.
she's not kidding around. It's very colorful. They're beautiful. You got a skull,
I got a skull.
a Texas. I don't know what else
Look
is
at
going on.
that.
It's basically after I got the tattoo, I was like, so first I got like 2 6-shooters on my back and the word Texas. And then I was like, I want roses. So now I have guns and fucking roses on my back.
Because
You love that
here's why you
band.
can't,
I love that band.
Here's why you can't judge a book by its cover, because you would look at her and go, normal, nice girl, but now you can see how damaged.
I would never look at her and say,
I'm
"Normal."
so damaged.
How damaged.
No,
I
I
had
could
my
see
lip
that.
pierced.
No, really?
Yeah, see?
Oh,
See that little
yes,
hole right there? I had my
Yeah.
lip pierced, my nose.
Wow.
Yeah, your nose pierced?
Nose, yeah.
That's great if you did coke and needed a carburetor.
Yeah.
Oh, old school.
He's one of the best comedians in the business. Is a legend, Rich Voss, giving us a little taste of that. Thank you.
Okay, we have Pete Lee. And
Emily Tarver. It's written right there, Rich. If you didn't know, you could have just looked up.
I know. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know Emily's last name. I knew Pete's last name.
First
It's
of all,
Tarver.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that. You're on the TV screen.
People get my last
like
name
Tuna
wrong.
Tarver.
Yeah, just like Tuna Tarver.
Okay, that's how a lot of people say it. Look at he got confused. Did you see his face? He contorted. He didn't know how to take it.
Pete, how long you been doing stand up?
Oh my God, 18 years on the 18th of this month.
You're fantastic
Yeah.
at it. It
Oh.
worked out.
You guys, thank you.
Wait,
I-
You're really funny.
But you started in where? Milwaukee?
Minnesota. So like have you guys, well, I met
That's
you.
in Milwaukee, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's in Milwaukee.
I don't understand that entire section of the country.
It's a bar in Milwaukee.
No one
It was-
does.
Emily came to Milwaukee, so she's like, everything's in Milwaukee, right? Ohio's
I'm like,
in
I've been here. And he's like, no, we're in Wisconsin.
I'll tell you what's not in Milwaukee is,
Yeah.
is the sun.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no sun in
We're going to
Milwaukee.
have to talk about Making a Murderer a little bit.
Oh yes, I want to talk about it. Yes,
sorry.
but yeah, I started in Minneapolis, and like that club is like it's so easy. I mean, the people
What,
are
Acme?
Minnesotans. Yeah, they come out and they're like, we want to laugh. Like,
Well,
really
they
bad.
are
I'll have
the
the milk in a bag.
smartest, drunkest
Yeah.
crowd you've ever had. Like, you're up there and they're getting everything, and then there's always like 3 people passed out in the bathroom.
Yeah,
It's a very... It's the
They
most...
OD'd on milk and
it's
cheese.
the most... they have the most readers or something.
yeah.
There's something about the most books sold or something.
Well, they have
Say.
that. They have that great statue of Mary Tyler Moore.
That's true, Rich. Very
Downtown.
good. A lot of people go there to see the Mary Tyler Moore.
Downtown is that song is a
Yes.
song downtown.
Yes.
Back
Oh.
to music.
Yes,
by,
it's all coming around. Thank you, Emily.
That's by Nancy Sinatra. By Nancy Sinatra.
Yes, yes.
And Emily is not a comedian per se.
Well, I came to New York to study improv, and I did improv for a very long time, and then I did stand up for about 3 years.
Oh, you did.
And then I did musical.
Couldn't cut it, huh?
Couldn't cut it.
It's pretty tough.
No, I
It's
started
not
like
for
booking
sissies.
television jobs and being successful.
You sold out. You said, I'm going to make money. Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
sold out.
cool. I
Wait,
get
so
it.
now you did musicals? You
musical comedy. I was in a musical folk band, poppy folk comedy, original music.
Sounds amazing.
It was amazing.
you guys did song parodies and folk.
We didn't do parody. We did original.
Can you,
funny, weird
Did you bring
music.
your guitar?
I did not.
So you don't
Can
like
you-
those 2 girls that have the podcast? Is that what you're saying?
Which 2 girls?
What are the ones?
Nobody knows them. I guarantee you.
I bet I know them if they're
Yeah,
what were they like? What was their...
They play music.
You can't just be like, show air guitar and have people go, oh, those two.
What did they look like?
They have that comedy. They have a podcast.
They're
Guys,
called Reformed Whores.
Yes, I know them.
How
yes.
come you don't like them?
I love them. We've performed a ton with them. We don't tour because
I didn't know
they
that
toured and they
would
were
know
awesome.
them.
But
What's that?
I didn't know that people would know them.
They're huge. They tour. They're like going all over the world working their asses off.
Because
tour.
here's the thing. Rich found them and had them on the show. I didn't know anything about them. Remember you somehow found them?
Oh, no, when we were in Atlanta.
One night you looked down and they were sucking your cock.
They were busking in Central Park.
I don't know. He discovered.
When we were in Atlanta doing that festival, the Red Clay Festival, that's where I met them. Right?
Yeah, they do all sorts of festivals and they tour and they're all over the place.
Oh.
They're great.
They have a pretty big podcast.
They sang a lot of songs here. We love them. I just, now I feel silly.
Emily, I don't think that they're better than you. And
I don't care if they are because I don't have the energy to do that anymore. And I wish them the best. And I wish I still perform live at all, but I don't.
Yeah.
So good for them.
But no, you're now
on TV.
Sometimes.
You get a paycheck from AMC. No, what is it? Is it AMC?
It's the USA Network, which is associated with NBC Universal.
Oh, okay.
Which is a larger company that is owned by Comcast.
The show, we watched it that night at the stand. They played it.
Oh, yeah,
it was
Donnie.
fantastic.
No, but we saw it before that because he was, didn't we see?
No, we saw a clip maybe somewhere.
We saw something because we were going how good he was. We were thinking, how is he so good?
No, that was the thing. That's when we saw it at the stand.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was the night of the first episode.
Yeah.
That you guys were
And
there.
you have a huge part in that. You're like half the show.
Well, name the show. Give the name.
It's Donnie.
Donnie with an exclamation point.
You are so believable. You are so believable. Nancy Sinatra didn't sing that song downtown?
Rich, concentrate.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
He's like a little kitty cat.
Who sang that song? It was Mary Tyler Moore. No.
It was Donnie.
Go ahead, Randy from Nebraska. What are you going to...
Oh, just riding around. Rich, you're an idiot. Bonnie, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, that's a good enough call for me.
That was a good one.
You hung up on him after that?
Yeah, because I felt like I got everything I needed out of that call.
That's so, these people calling, that's so fucking mean. Who do you think you are? Some kind of like top DJ? Hey.
You're sticking up for a guy who called you a moron.
Yeah, but still you don't hang up on him. I would like to argue with him.
But how fun is it to hang up with someone with a computer mouse?
This computer mouse also doesn't work very well, so...
That was just so, you gently slid it over a little bit and then clicked I just hung up on you.
Yes.
Yeah, Petulia Clark sings downtown.
Petulia?
I can't say her name.
Petulia?
No.
Petulia?
I don't think that is anyone's name.
No, that's the correct pronunciation.
Peculiar?
A lot of people, I would say 99.9% of the population pronounces it wrong. Rich is one of the only people in the world who pronounces it correctly.
Petulia.
Petulio?
Something else.
Is she Mexican? Not that there's anything wrong with Mexicans.
No, there is.
Richard. Jeff, go ahead. Don't you tell me who to go to or I won't do this. He sits there because he thinks he's the king. It's our show.
He looks good there. The lighting's good.
Petula.
Yeah, Petula. Go ahead.
I'm not saying it right.
Music today. My wife hates me.
What's
yes.
that? What do you say?
Dave Clark 5 and Petula Clark. It's a Clark theme episode.
Yeah.
Petula Clark. Yeah.
That's
Petula.
right. This guy knows his shit. He can make connections that we would never make on our own.
Oh my God. Just making the connection of the same word in two different, that was...
Boom.
I'm telling
Video
you.
gold.
Video gold.
You said Nancy Sinatra didn't sing downtown.
Oh, he hung up. I didn't
she
even hang
sang
up
These
on him.
Boots Are Made for Walking.
Yes.
No, that was Shania Twain.
I used to love her. I loved her. She was beautiful.
That was Who's Bad Have Your Boots Been?
Yeah.
Wow, giving us a little taste.
Multi-talented.
That's also a comedy song.
Dr. Jeff, we'll get you in a second, so don't hang up. One of our doctors is calling in. Now, Pete.
Because they know we have problems.
Yeah. No, we have problems too. There's times it's the best, cause she plays the guitar and she sings. And so I go to the bathroom and a guy, it takes me forever. And so she'll just she'll be well, I don't want it to be quiet. So she'll start almost serenading me.
I'm giving him auditory privacy.
And I don't mean to sound weird, but like it helps.
This is like two bodies.
If you're by yourself, you can't. You have to like go.
You have to put a white noise machine on.
Yeah, I actually need you to make me a recording so that when I'm alone.
Okay.
How long have you guys been together?
It's a gray area.
It's an area that's gray.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get...
it's not. It's just for the sake of other...
Swingers?
No.
Just
like...
They don't want to hurt anybody.
We've been together about 6
years. It's been 6 years. No, I'm kidding. It's been about a year. We'll say about a year.
Oh my God, a lot of different answers going on.
It's weird.
I think they killed Stephen Avery. Okay. Okay, what do you think is your main problem? We're going to get Dr. Jeff on the phone, and he's going to fix whatever problem you guys might have.
Oh my God. What if
Dr. Jeff, are you down with that?
I'm always down with that.
Okay.
All right.
Sound
Here we go.
14 years old.
He's about 10.
Okay, he's a therapist.
But he's
okay.
But
he's
he
South
was like a
Asian,
GP.
so they're educated a lot.
Okay.
He's a therapist, but he's from India.
Oh, they're better at everything.
I know.
They are so
It's
good.
unfortunately true. Modern minority.
It's because it's so hot there. They have to stay inside and work.
And study and read.
And there's 1.3 billion of us.
So
double that.
Specific.
Double that.
So
we
comparison.
have to just choose one. Like, can we do like Panera Bread and like pick two or anything like that?
I think, well, one thing we were talking about the other day, and I just got off the phone with my mom and told her this, is that Pete says that there are 3 Emily's, and he never knows which one is home, which one he's going to get.
So maybe you need to have a little tell.
Because I have like
What are the 3 Emily's?
a lot of
Pete.
moods.
There's Fun Emily. And Fun Emily is also really quick and smart and like just so
That's the only one I've ever met.
Yeah, she gives great advice.
She's the only one who goes in public.
Yeah. There's Emily. I would say that the next one is like, I'm in a bad mood, Emily. And she's in a bad mood.
Don't believe in that one. I don't believe she exists.
She huffs and she puffs. She literally will be like, puff.
Okay. And then you're scared of that one?
Oh, yeah.
Because you see the tattoos too, right? You see the tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where she turns your back.
When she comes out, I put my lip ring back in.
Yeah. But she bought me a book on like how to handle that kind of stuff. Cause like I love her and I want to stick this out. And I get afraid, but like the book is like, you can't show her that fear. And I'm like,
oh my God, like
how?
a dog.
How?
You must always be the master.
You turn your back to the dog so it doesn't jump on you.
Yeah.
This is great because if you start working urban audiences, that's how you. I'm telling you.
Now I can tour with Earthquake.
Yes, you'll be able to open up for Bruce.
I have opened for him. It was great. He would take me to like Church's Chicken, and everybody would be like, Bruce, and then they'd turn to me and they'd be like, who dat? And then he'd go, oh, that's my cousin, and then they'd be like, he cool. Oh, I know that was very racist, my voices that I made.
Listeners, no, we don't do that racist stuff here.
Those were very accurate.
I mean, we do that racist stuff here. Yeah, so you're in a safe place
look at
with your
our
racism.
Producer. We have we have a black producer.
Oh my God, Lewis, I'm so sorry.
He's wearing a shirt that says Goon, and I was like, oh, thank God that's
Oh my God, that's a great film. It's an awesome film. It's a movie, and it's awesome.
It is?
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. What's the third?
Is
what's
awesome, Emily, the third one? She only uses the word awesome.
No.
What would you say the third Emily is?
Well, you said the other day there's nice, kind, loving, fun Emily. There's mean, snappy, bitchy Emily, and then there's business Emily.
Oh, business Emily.
Business Emily is also really good.
I think that's the one you act with a little bit, right? Business Emily.
Yeah.
She's on the show, Donnie Deutsch
that's
show.
business Emily all the way.
Dr. Jeff, how can you get this relationship back together? They're falling apart here.
Oh my God.
So first of all, just to make sure I got this right, she gave you a book on how to deal with her craziness?
Yeah, it's called The Way of the Superior Man, and it's not about Germany.
Oh my God. But you must be white.
So instead of figuring her own shit out, she decided it's just easier for you to do it.
Yeah.
No, I've figured my shit out, and I'm trying to fast track him. I'm trying to fast track him and I'm giving him the cheat codes.
Yeah.
Is what we call it.
And I'm also very Midwestern, so I'm very malleable. And I didn't really have a dad growing up very much, so she's kind of my dad right now.
Oh my God.
This is painting me in a very bad...
Jesus, we got to really help people? I thought we came in here for fun. Kids ready to cry.
I love this.
What happened to your dad? He took off on you?
Yeah, he just, he left with his secretary. And
On Christmas.
On Christmas, literally. So Christmas is tough for me.
Why am I laughing at that?
No, it's funny. I mean, we're comedians. It's painful. It's funny. But
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Yeah, people are like, Merry Christmas. I'm like, yeah, for you.
He left with his secretary?
Yeah, he left, and then...
that's sad.
But like on Christmas or around the holidays?
Christmas,
like right after the Christmas party.
I mean, he was no longer in our house after we celebrated Christmas when I was 3 years old, and that's my first memory.
Oh, God.
Him leaving.
Do you have a problem with Emily's ADD? Do you have a problem with that?
Look at her.
I don't. I also share that, so it makes me comfortable.
Must get this.
I've got to fix this headphone cord.
She's also just much smarter than me, so I have to give my full attention, but she can play with a cord. She could be juggling and then still have a comeback faster than I could.
Yeah, that's how Bonnie is. She's smarter than me when it comes to book stuff, but not street. That bitch ain't street like me.
Well, you're quick as lightning.
Yeah, yeah.
You are. You both are.
But
don't have to include me. You're allowed to just give him a compliment.
No, but she's very smart when it comes to book stuff and, and spelling and grammar. I only know how to put periods and commas, and I don't even put them in the right place, but she knows everything.
I know my commas. Thank you for that compliment.
Comma.
Thank you.
She knows whether or not to use the Oxford comma.
She has she knows everything.
I never
about
double
everything.
space after a period.
No, not anymore. It's not the style. Not the style.
Did you go to acting? Hey.
Okay, Dr. Jeff.
Yeah,
okay.
we have somebody waiting.
Okay, so the problem is...
I feel like he's going to say more mean stuff about me, so let's just bring it on.
Just take it.
I'm taking it.
I'm not that mean.
I will find you in India.
This is why I married Rich. Nobody ever has anything mean to say about me. People always just feel sorry for me.
Go ahead.
Is that really your earliest memory, your dad leaving?
Yeah, it's my first memory, and I remember it vividly, because, I remember him, I walked him out to the car, and he's like, your mother and I are getting a divorce, I'm not coming back.
Oh, my God.
It was so rude.
Yeah, I mean, he told me that, and I was like, but you gotta come back, and he was like, all right, well, I'll go get you batteries for your toy. So we went out to the store, and we got batteries at, a gas station, and then he dropped me off, and then I was like, well, I guess I have a toy that works, but I don't have a dad.
But then you never saw him again, or he was periodically throughout your life?
No, he was there, but he owned a furniture store in my hometown, and then he ended up...
So if you needed, a futon or something, you could see him?
He was the guy. Yeah. I mean, but he moved when I was very young, so
you just kept burning your furniture for reasons to go talk to Dad.
Now I need an ottoman, if you can believe it. My coffee table broke again. Oh, brother.
Yeah, sure, there's axe marks in it, but it fell over.
Those were all,
you, Dad.
Those were all accurate. But then he went into business with his brothers out in California, so he left with his new wife at that point. And he also got married. He got remarried, and he didn't invite his sons to the wedding.
This sounds remarkably similar to Rich's childhood.
No, I went to my father's wedding.
He got married once where he didn't tell you and Nancy. This is why Nancy still has a problem with it.
Oh, that was his second wife, I think.
He just called and said, I got married.
When
he couldn't figure out why Nancy, who was 12 at the time, was upset by that.
Well, my father got married on his third. It was right before Mother's Day, and he had it in his house, and he had beautiful flowers, and he was getting married, and he was going on a honeymoon. So I said, "Can I have those flowers?" They were beautiful, and I gave it to my mom the next day on Mother's Day, but she didn't know where they came from. She just got flowers, but they came from.
Oh my God,
these were from Daddy's wedding.
It's the thought.
I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her that I was a drug addict. I just had fucking nice flowers for her.
She's like, you didn't fucking sell them.
Yeah, you didn't pawn them.
He didn't sell those flowers for heroin. No. And he gave them to Coke, whatever.
You know how...
opposite, but whatever.
Yeah.
Used flowers fetch such a great price. Everyone's always...
Doctor, how can we help these two? I mean, on the outside, you look at them, you go...
They're always together.
They seem happy and sweet and nice, but...
They're a wonderful couple when they come in. They compliment one another. Yes. I don't mean that they compliment one another. Their personalities complement one another.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? They remind us. They remind me of us when we first liked each other.
No, don't ever say that to someone else. That's me.
You guys are doing great.
You guys are great.
Not a compliment.
No, listen.
Not a compliment. Well, after Rich Voss's cock has been inside of you, there's no more. That's it for you. You're done. No one else will have you.
But you don't have to tell them.
Once you go Voss, your vagina feels lost.
Yes.
I don't know. That's all I could come up with.
Maybe that's why your dad left.
Yeah.
Because
I can't take these rhymes.
You don't want to hear your Lisa Lambanelli rhymes.
Okay. So what do you think that they need help with, Dr. Jeff?
First, I was going to say, Vos and Pete both sounds like they had similar backgrounds with fathers and stronger, intelligent women to hold them together, to be honest.
Oh.
I would agree with that.
All right.
I can handle
that. That seems reasonable.
I don't need anybody to hold me
Are you
together.
saying he should find someone else?
No, I mean, listen, I love having Bonnie around, but I can handle things on my own.
Yeah, and so can Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like, things are good. Go ahead. It's not about me.
She's
and
got a lot
Bonnie.
more confidence in Pete being alone than I do with you.
What's that?
I don't think you can.
What's that? You don't think I could be alone?
I mean,
I've been alone fucking my whole life.
Were you happy? You were angry.
I'm angry now, but I'm not angry. I'm happy and angry.
I'm furious, but I'm not angry.
Yes, exactly.
Just like
By the way, speaking of angry 70s fathers, everyone should watch F is for Family.
Yes.
Oh, we started watching that.
It's so good,
yeah,
right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's.
It's Bill Burr's. It's on Netflix. You can stream them all. There's 6 of them. They're all equally fantastic. There's actually a storyline that goes through all of them.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
We've just watched the first episode the other night at around 4 a.m.
You know,
when we are trying to get to bed.
You know what, Bonnie? You have a doctor on the phone.
Sorry, Doctor.
Okay,
Jeff.
sorry, Doctor.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're switching gears, which is fine.
Okay. I just wanted people to go to Netflix and watch that show.
Support Netflix.
Raina, our daughter, says it's the new Family Guy. She likes it so much. She said this one's better than Family Guy because they don't bleep the cursing. That's what she told me.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
And she said, why do they bleep the cursing, Mom? Because when they do that, you just have to think about what the curse is, and it actually draws more attention to it.
Wow.
She's very smart.
Right.
Yeah,
8 years
she's 8 years old.
Yeah.
8 years old, that little cunt. Okay.
Tell me, what did she say? When she
goes, I know a bad word. I know a word that's worse than the F word. I go, what is it? She goes, can't.
Can't. C-O-N-T. Can't.
Yes.
I feel like there's an H in there, too.
C-A-U-N-T, like haunt.
So I had to be like, that's it. Please don't use it again. I didn't wanna,
You found it. Never speak again.
I didn't want to
compliment you
correct
ever.
her. It's actually cunt. That's actually how we say it.
All
Does
right.
she listen to your show every week?
No.
No. Who does? No one does, Dr. Jeff. Just you. You're the only one.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why we have you on the line. So we have an audience.
Good point. Boss, I have started a small charge at the Comedy Connection to get you back, and thus far,
In Denver?
yeah, they don't like you.
They what?
They don't like you still.
No, the lady owner who wasn't there doesn't for some reason.
You know what I think
I know
might be
you
more
tell that
helpful, because
story
there's a
every
lot of
time.
people trying to get you into Denver, is just forget about Rich and just do me, because I think she likes
See,
me.
I did mention you too, hoping that might provide a bridge, but I think you're right. I just need to say
Just
You know what?
say he won't be there. Just
You know what? I
fine.
guarantee if I get a TV show, this fucking broad will like me.
Yeah.
Believe me. All right? It's about fucking numbers. That's all they care. Most
Well, you
of
got to
them.
get a TV show first, boss.
No, and do you think I really give a fuck about her one club? You know, that's every.
Yes,
these
yes, we can all hear it in your
No,
voice.
it gets
You
me
do
so
care.
mad because that's their one power. I see clubs come and go. I see bookers come and go. But guess what? I've been doing stand up for fucking 30-something years, and I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I've seen
Denver's
many of them.
Denver's the fastest growing in the city in the country. Why would you want to come here?
Who gives a fuck? I can, you know.
Why
listen,
are
I'm
you
go-
so mean, Dr. Jeff?
No, I know. Here's, I know.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I'm working in Philly this weekend. Okay. I'm going to drive home Thursday night. I might come home Friday night. Okay. I'm an hour, and I'll make more money in Philly than I will make in fucking Denver. Now, don't get me wrong. If they call me and said, "Come to Denver, do you want to do a week?" I would try to put a week together. But it's not the fucking end of the world. You think that's
I
the
feel
only?
ya. I'm just in
Can
Denver.
we talk talk about making a murderer.
He brought it up. Fix them.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I do want to get to that though.
Let's fix them first.
Okay, Dr. Jeff, can I make this question more specific? Is that okay?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Okay, great. How do I calm down what's the word? How do I even out my temperamentalness? I seem to have a lot of moods within the span of 1 hour.
Oh God, I feel like that too. Sometimes I flip-flop so.
Am I normal? Is that normal? Am I just like in touch with my emotions that I just allow them to come out of me freely and I'm an evolved human?
This is like two Bonnies in one. You guys should do a TV show called two. They're the same. Look at with their glasses. I'm looking at them. I'm going, this is stereo.
You can cunt on us. That's what it's going to be called.
Or it could be called Watch Out.
Yeah.
It's like, watch.
Holy fuck.
It's a great question, Dr. Jeff. I'd love to hear your answer.
So first off, you're totally normal, and I do think I really like stand-up in general because you're more expressive. So I do think that that's part of it. That's part of your personality. But I do think when you say you're expressive and sort of all over the place in an hour, is it just with Pete or is it with other people as well?
It's with anyone I'm close to. Like I would be that way with my mother or whoever I spent a lot of time with. That's how I would be. But in public, I'm fun Emily.
All the time.
She puts on a mask. That's called a mask in rehab.
Someone in ninth grade told me that I wear masks.
Oh, God.
She was like, I'm not your friend anymore, and you wear masks. And I was like, fuck you, Adrian.
She was in AA.
In ninth grade, she was in
Yeah. She typed it out on her fucking typewriter and then, like, stained it with watercolored ink and handed it to me at school.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, you wear
what
masks.
A bitch.
She was a bitch, and then she punched me in the face.
No.
Yeah.
She's trying to get rid of that mask.
And then she apologized to me in college.
I tried to crack your mask off. I couldn't do it.
I tried to crack your mask.
And all that didn't make you learn? That was a zinger.
No learning curve on this one, folks.
All of that.
I would also, if I could just, because I feel like I'm getting the answer for myself too, so I just want to add my own thing, is that I have a very difficult time.
She has a tilted uterus.
That's something different.
I have a shortened urethra.
Oh my God. I have urethra problems too.
Wow, they are 2 counts.
2 counts.
2 broken counts.
Yes. The Count of Monte Cristo.
I have to fuck her and stand like the Leaning Tower of Pisa when I... Go ahead.
Stop.
What?
I'm sorry about my vagina, okay?
Oh, there's other things to be sorry about. Go ahead.
She's doing the, stop it, I'm a person.
Yeah.
Like one hour, she'll be like, oh, look at my tits, feel my tits, grab them harder. And then the next hour, I'll be like, oh, those tits. She'll be like, I'm a person.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm a person.
I'm like, can I just be a person right now? I just want to be a human right now. Oh, my God. Do you do that?
She danced last night.
I always say that.
Can I just be a person?
Am I allowed to just be a normal human being?
She was a Chinese girl next to the bed last night.
Chinese? Why?
Remember?
Oh, like, just stop.
You guys sound fun. That sounds great.
She danced.
If you've never had sex wearing a squirrel mask, can I suggest it?
Oh, so you wear masks too? I see.
No, this is my thing. This is the thing about the emotional thing that I have. I could be getting along with someone really well, and then
you hate them.
They'll irritate me, and I can't stop myself from just being a cunt to them. Like I'll just say something very cutting.
So, Doctor,
I hold it in.
I don't hold it in. I can't. I try. I say to myself sometimes, I should try to.
I hold it in, and then all of that rage tends to come out at Pete when he's actually not really done anything.
Here's the TV show right here. One can hold it in.
Which unfortunately makes sense.
Right.
Like we're both assholes, but one can hold it in and the other one can't. It's wonderful.
Your way is healthier, I think.
You found your broad city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You guys should work together.
Yeah,
it's quite a show.
Doc, maybe they
the
don't
way
need
I
help.
like to think about it, instead of masks, I like to think of maps. And we have different maps for different relationships in our life. And Emily, it sounds like your map for public relationships is super constricted. And my guess is you bubble over and then lash out on Pete, because the map you have for people that you're close to allows you to express whatever you're feeling in the moment.
Right. I hope your fucking map gets you lost with that stupid fucking
What are you, a
analogy.
cartographer?
Yeah.
Richard, please.
Jesus Christ, what is he? Who are you, fucking Google, the goddamn therapist?
The whole time that he was boiling her down, I kept thinking, like, man, am I really going to get it when I get home?
He always says that to me in public. He'll be like, are you going to yell at me? Are you going to yell at me in the car?
I'm sorry.
He's like a battered husband
I'm sorry, Dr. Jeff. I didn't mean to yell at you. I like that whole map thing. I'm sorry.
It's called an analogy.
Oh, you're good.
I'm sorry.
So
Yeah, no, that makes sense because my mom always she just let me scream at her. She just let me get it all out. And then she was like, what do you want for dinner? Like, she just was so sweet and kind, and there were never any consequences to me lashing out.
Right. So I would argue that map was perfect for you at that time. And now that you're a lot older, you're using
Not that much older.
A little
older. You're using an old map in a new place. It's like trying to get around Denver with a map from 1800 and 2000.
Oh,
Denver.
That's a great.
Or Manhattan.
You're in a horse-drawn
There
carriage.
used to be like cornfields in Manhattan, and now there's just no corn
Back
here.
when it was New Amsterdam.
Yes, Manhattan.
Right.
From the Native American tribe that discovered it. That's actually true.
All our jokes are, Emily. That's what makes us so unique.
I learned that on the Circle Line tour. I did. I did. I've done that twice.
Okay, so how does she get a new map?
So the biggest thing is knowing, in the old cartoons when there's a family in a car and they have a map out with the windows down and it slaps everyone up in the face and they peel out or drag circles. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes.
The first thing is you have to realize that map is in front of your face. Emily, it sounds like that map from your mom is up all the time when you're with Pete, and you have a different map, whatever it might be, of like being super prissy and proper when you're in public and you can't fart.
I don't know about that, but but fun.
I understand.
Kind.
I understand what you're saying.
So
You got to find a new way to deal with your problems, Emily, because you're a bitch.
I guarantee you, in 1 week's time, that Pete's going to say to you at some point, remember what he said about the map? Remember?
Remember the map?
You need a new map, Emily.
No, I like that. I can handle it.
She's going to be being like, I'm not going to call you that bitch, but she's going to be being a bitch, and I'm going to like pull up my Google Maps on my phone and just wave it at her like I'm giving her the light.
Yeah, that won't make me smash your phone.
No, that'll be a fun reminder.
Yeah, a fun reminder. It's like someone telling you to chill out when you're freaking out.
Yeah.
Just relax.
That always works for me. I always calm right down.
Or after you hurt yourself, somebody says, be careful. A little late.
Ooh, be careful.
Super helpful.
Yeah.
Well, my face skin is
Dr. Jeff, I guess just let them know where to send the check. Yeah, he's not free, guys. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that.
Do we have time? Can I ask him another question?
Yeah, sure.
Because like we're focusing on like her, I guess like her issue or whatever. But like I had an issue that like it carried over from we'll say one relationship that I was in where there was an infidelity on the other person's part.
So you have trust issues.
And I never in my life had them, and then now. Like it didn't affect me in that one because I just got out of it, and then
now I'm being punished.
Yeah, and like
this is so creepy.
And like I know in my
they know what we going through. They listen to us.
Do you think that they're doing this on purpose?
Yes.
They're just bringing up. They're not even dating. This has been a fucking ruse from the fucking beginning.
Go ahead.
You'll be rich and you'll be Bonnie.
But and like I've been trying to work on it, and like rationally, I know she's not don't. Like,
you never know.
Well,
Richard, Dr. Jeff, give them tools. I've not done anything inappropriate.
I find hints for years.
Hints of what?
There's a pair of fucking Under Armour
Under Armour.
That aren't mine.
Yeah, like a tight. Like I'm fucking some guy who wears tights. Is that what you think? You have two daughters in their 20s that are over all the time.
But also, like, I find shit in my laundry all the time because some motherfucker leaves it in the dryer, and then I put my shit in there, and then I carry it home, and I'm like,
we have a house.
What are these? Oh, never mind. She's cheating.
Yikes.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
No, whatever.
But I'm cheating with a guy who rides a unicycle. I mean, it's like...
Why a unicycle?
Well, what man wears tights?
Yeah, who is he? Why'd you say unicycle? That's very specific. Must come from some sort of truth.
There is a circus training place right around the corner from where I work out.
Oh, go ahead, Pete. So finish it.
Sorry, Pete.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I mean, in my rational brain, I know that she's not cheating on me, but then, like, my brain is, you called it, like, playing detective. Like, I'll find, like, little things that seem incongruent, and it will drive my brain crazy, and I'll go for 2 weeks at a time without anything happening. And I'll be like, I'm over it, I'm cured. And then something weird and little will happen, and I'm like, what? My brain goes like West Virginia, like, where you are, woman? You know, like that kind of like a...
Try to have a kid that's not yours.
Oh, God! Wow. Oh, my God!
You know what? We actually don't have any problems.
Do the DNA.
So we can just...
Do the DNA.
Of course you're going to say that. You're not going to not say that.
No, why don't you do it, though? Put your mind at ease. It's a fucking disgusting thing to say that your daughter might not be yours.
All 3 of them. None of them.
Yeah, he told me when he first met me that he doesn't think one of his daughters.
Hey, we're doing okay.
Yes, this is how we help people.
I love you, honey.
It's fine.
Everything's okay. We're good. Okay. You can go through my phone. Okay. Go get my phone. You're allowed to go. Just go all the way through it.
Dr. Jeff.
What?
I don't believe in like that you have to tell your spouse everything. I like having a few little secrets, or I don't feel like telling everything or having everywhere I go be picked apart or known. And yet I'm not cheating. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not the person that wants to. I don't know how to explain it.
Look, I
like having little things that are just for me.
I don't mind if she fucks somebody if I can watch and I pick the guy, but that's, as far as it goes.
You don't mean
But you don't like him.
You don't mean that.
You pick like the weirdest, smallest dicked guy and be like,
hey, remember
honey,
that torso guy we saw in a wheelchair? He was just a torso? Yeah, I pick him.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I made them. This is my big crime in the whole thing is that at one point, I felt like she was. I just didn't know what was going on. I think that like my jealousy was creating her to have like even more lack of communication because she's like, well, if I tell him anything, he's going to think it's something.
That's exactly right.
So she was being secretive about something, and then I went through her iPad, which had all of her messages, and I like looked at her stuff, and then I found like a thing that ended up being nothing, but I thought it was a thing, and I woke her up in the middle of the night, and it was shitty. He was
sitting up in the bed like sweating and shaking. And I was like, hey, babe, everything okay? He's like, I went through your phone. I went through your iPad and your laptop. I found your birth certificate. Who are you? I'm Jerry
Seinfeld. This is very similar, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one time we were all sitting at the stand at a table, and she was texting, and you leaned over and you go, who you fucking texting? And then she and she responded, but you said it like a man.
Who, Bonnie? To Bonnie or to your girlfriend?
You said it to Bonnie.
Would you say it to Emily?
Yeah, why would I say it to her? No.
You said it to Bonnie, and I remember like because I've asked her before, like, hey, who you texting? And like
it makes my fucking skin crawl.
Yes,
and I'm not doing it. I don't know what it is. It's like it's like, just don't fucking care. Why do you care? Stop caring.
Because the thing is that I feel like this is like, why would you marry someone you didn't trust? Why if you honestly, if you don't trust her,
because maybe there was no one else that was available.
Right. Okay. For you, I can see
no one else.
But look,
there's
at Pete.
1.6 billion people in India. Yeah. There are people available.
It was an avail situation.
Did I say to her, who are you fucking? I did it like a dude, right?
You said it like a man.
Don't
have
pride in that. Don't have pride.
I get what you're saying, because I think I would.
But yeah, like, and then you responded like you were like, oh, I'll tell you who. And like I remember thinking like, well, Bonnie tells him. But then I thought I was like,
well, I don't like to, but I just do it because otherwise it gets.
You're meeting him in the middle. You're compromising.
It gets crazy. It's like sometimes I'll tell him, I'll say, so and so just emailed me, wants to know this, and Rich will be like, why is he emailing you at midnight? Why? Like he gets so upset. Like we're having these we just always email after we don't think it's right to email what we do email before midnight. It only feels. You know, I mean, it's like crazy.
It's up late. He's all alone. He's masturbating. He's emailing you. Why?
Yes.
It's nighttime. That's time for sexy stuff and cheating.
I started following a celebrity.
Oh, no.
On Twitter. I started following a celebrity on Twitter. He found out about it, and he thinks I've fucked that celebrity.
Who is it?
Oh, yeah. No, you know
John
who it is.
Stamos.
Yeah, we were in L.A.
I don't think you're
Hold
his
on.
type.
No. We were in L.A.
I see.
Okay, we're in
that
L.A.
seemed off-gender.
And first of all, we were in L.A., and then I was only there for a couple of days. She was there for weeks. And I come to at the Laugh Factory. She's sitting with him and some other people. And Miller, T.J. Miller,
yes.
right? And I don't even think she introduced me as her husband.
I did too. I said, this is my husband, but don't let that stop you from wanting to have sex with me.
Okay.
It was a joke.
Hilarious.
And then next thing you know, and then she said to me, she goes, why would he want to fuck me? He said, look at guys will practice. He'll practice on you during the week.
I'm like a troll to him. I'm like, maybe in the comedy community, I can pass.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, but like,
you're not a troll.
Let me say this, Rich. Like if you cheated on me with John Stamos, I would go crying to my friends. I'd be like, "Man, she cheated on me with John Stamos,
with Uncle Jesse." Uncle Jesse.
Like I would be humble bragging the cheating.
Oh, I really hate that she cheated on me with John Stamos.
Well,
but anyway, that still comes up. He still thinks I had sex with John Stamos.
No, I don't.
Can I jump in?
Yes,
please,
yeah,
God.
please.
Why won't you just have been talking this whole time and finally talk some more?
Yeah, trying to give you guys a little space. It is your show, after all.
Have you ever done a double date couples therapy?
He's trying to give us space, unlike I give to Emily.
Yes.
Well, she's got so many personalities. Go ahead.
First off, Bonnie, I do think it's really healthy. This is my personal opinion for couples to have things that are just their own. You don't have to be totally transparent in everything. I think that can lead to enmeshment and actually more distrust. Because then when you don't hear about something, you get all anxious about it.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you hear that? Are you listening, Rich? Do you hear it?
I like my other therapist, Jenny.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Pete, going back to your question.
Yeah.
What you brought up. This will be a little deeper than I normally go. Hope you don't mind. But maps are created in our brains, like we were talking about before, to protect us. Bear with me. And your map from being a kid says that people that are important in your life leave you, and you should be distrustful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, my dad left.
That's happened multiple times to you.
They have abandonment issues.
Yeah.
They think we're going to leave them.
I'm understanding of that.
I don't think it's an issue. I think it's something that actually protected you.
Yeah, but his last girlfriend didn't buy him batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how, if you're going to leave him, please just go get him some batteries. And just set them down in front of him.
Get him a car battery.
Oh my God.
That's the Dear John of his life.
Oh my God, that's so cruel and funny.
Sad.
I just said it.
I know, but I put it into context that everyone could laugh at.
Yeah.
They're like fucking twins. This one won't look up. This one fucking loves her son. They're like fucking twins. I just realized.
What? I love Emily.
Am I
can't
looking
help
down on
it.
No, that's okay. I don't mind that. But
Okay.
you guys are this is almost like a Twilight Zone episode.
We're both with people who have abandonment issues. Dr. Jeff, I say this to Rich all the time, and because he always threatens divorce. Constantly. I always go, I'll never divorce you. This will end in murder, suicide. Brilliant. Is that the right thing to say?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the most supportive thing you could ever do.
No, but I always have to say, like, I'm not leaving you. I love you. Like, I feel like
How could you love me? I'm so fucked up. How can you love something that's fucked up?
Now we're getting to it. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty.
Got it.
Yeah.
What? No, it's I'm like a project. I'm like a thesis project
You're
for her.
You're like her map.
But you never get better. Like you might even be getting worse.
You're her blank cartographer's scroll. Cartographer is someone who designs maps, just in case.
I get out my protractor and my
How did you know that?
I'm very intelligent.
She knows a lot of words.
I went to college.
If you were with her,
University
you would constantly be going, nobody uses that word.
I actually have a degree in psychology, Dr. Jeff.
Do you really?
I do.
I could see that.
I do.
Oh my God.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I will say I do think undergrads in psychology are worthless. It's a whole other...
Are worthless? Well, I don't think the people who have that are worthless. I think the degree is rather worthless.
And I need to rephrase. They don't set people up for clinical practice whatsoever. You can't tell me after finishing your degree that someone's ready or knows what being a therapist is. It's a real disservice.
Of course, I don't think anyone said that, Dr. Jeff.
No, but other professions do.
Yeah.
I see.
Psychology
I
is
understand.
what I'm trying to say. It's a problem with our field, and
Jeff,
a lot of the work I do.
You sound really mad. Do you want to talk about it?
I have a really bad cold. I'm an angry person.
I'm sorry about that, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, we got to take a break, Jeff. Thank Dr. Jeff. I didn't mean to go.
You never told me about my neck.
Let Dr. Jeff finish.
I have no solution.
I've got the solution. Don't punish Emily for someone else's wrongdoing.
No, you have abandonment issues. Here's the deal, and I'll sum it up like Dr. Jeff.
No, let Dr. Jeff sum it up.
Give Boss a chance. Give Boss a chance.
Here's the deal. It's in.
That's his next CD, folks. Listen, give Boss a chance.
Here's the deal. If you read any Bradshaw book, your inner child was left as a kid, but you cannot be abandoned as an adult. Okay, as a kid, yes, you can be abandoned. Someone can leave you, and you're a child, and you have to deal with it. As an adult, you cannot be left behind. You can get in your car, you could drive, you can do whatever.
Baby. Nobody's going to cut you off.
So if you listen to any, your inner child was left as a kid, and that's who you're dealing with. Your inner child.
His outer child was also left.
Yeah, it's physically left.
No, does that make sense?
All his
Dr.
childs
Jeff?
were left.
Dr. Jeff,
that does make sense. It sounded like you were quoting something from the book.
Yeah, it's
quoting Carrie Bradshaw.
No,
from the hit television series Sex on the City.
More helpful.
What's that?
I think it's a lot more helpful, instead of talking about abandonment and all that, is that the map you developed, Pete, is to protect yourself. You were doing the best you can with the resources you had at the time.
Yeah.
And that map served you a really important purpose to get through some really tough shit.
Yeah.
So, of course, your brain is saying, I need to look out so this never happens again.
Yeah.
But now you're at a place where the rational part of you is saying, like, I'm with someone who isn't going to do this to me. But the emotional side of you is still really fucking scared of it.
Yeah. Are you taking that in also, Rich?
You need to come to terms with.
Here's the thing I also say.
That was good.
Yeah,
by the way,
really
Emily
good.
is drawing assholes.
I'm drawing his
fingers on her paper. But this is the thing also, is that I can't remember what I was going to say. Shit.
I don't know, but can they stop holding hands?
We're actually arm barring.
Forearms. We're technically holding forearms.
Yeah, like we could.
It's a Japanese love grip.
Yeah.
I made that up.
All right,
I know what I was going to say. Here's something that I try to give Rich as a tool. If I'm going to cheat, I'm going to cheat whether you worry about it or not.
Yeah, and the more you make me feel like I'm doing it, the more you're just pushing me away. You're pushing me out onto the porch in the winter.
You're going to make your dreams come true.
Oh, stop already with your fucking
and
bullshit.
Bonnie, I do think that's
not you
saying is exactly what Boss needs.
Thank
you. Anyhow, thank you, Dr. Jeff. We got to take a break.
Dr. Jeff, you're the best. Thank you so much.
We're going to take a break.
Thank you,
What do you
Dr.
want to plug?
Jeff.
You got any gigs coming up? Thank you.
They're not,
Happy New Year.
Don't act like we're going. We're just going on break and coming back.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
If you want to plug your gigs at later date.
No, they can plug them now, too.
I'm just saying, he looked scared, like, I'm not ready.
He doesn't know where he's working this weekend or next weekend?
I'm at the Stand on Thursday.
Okay.
Go to the Stand in New York City.
Okay.
No matter where you live, if you live in Denver and you want to go to a town with better comedy clubs, go to New York City.
And do you have anything you want to say? Twitter, plugs, TV, next episode?
No, I have nothing. Watch Johnny, even though it's over. I don't know if it's getting picked up. If it gets picked up, watch that. Watch season 4 of Orange is the New Black. I'm on that. I'm a
what about the movie you're in?
Oh, and go see Sisters.
Go see Sisters.
I'm in Sisters.
She's in a movie that's out in theaters.
Yes.
I forget. I've got so much on my plate. Really successful.
Follow her on Twitter at Emily Tarver, right? And then me at Pete Lee Tweets.
Bonnie, and you got Mohegan Sun coming up. Your book comes out February 23rd.
That's
Pre-order it on
correct.
Amazon. Okay, I'll be at Helium this week, Wednesday through Saturday. Helium in Philly. Next weekend, Bananas, Hasbrook Heights. The weekend after it, I'll be in Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Go to my gigs. I'll see you later.
Back.
We'll be back.
Hello. Welcome back to the Sideshow. My wife hates me. I'm a lesbian. I'm married. And my wife hates me. Rich, we can hear you talking on the phone. So either just... why are you talking on the phone right now? We're coming back from
It's an important call that had to happen right now at 8:14, or else it would never happen.
Why is somebody calling him at this hour?
I don't know why he takes... He doesn't understand that he can, like, just call them back later or whatever.
No, she's going to be asleep. I had to talk to Raina.
Oh.
I had to talk to my daughter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Actually,
I'm sorry
very
that
kind.
I love my kid.
Oh, do you?
Sorry.
Oh, do you love your kid? You faggot. All right.
We don't use those words here. That's...
Oh, sorry. I don't use those words around my dad's. I'll tell you that.
Why?
Okay.
You were ironically using that term.
I'm not really. I mean, I only use it like as a term of endearment to my friends, or if I see two guys holding hands. Those are the only two times. I think I've said that
or
joke.
Smashing their beards
you know
together.
what? I just want to say hi to Jenny if you're listening. Do you notice?
Equal time for our therapists.
Yeah, but
we signed a non-exclusivity deal. So if we have one therapist on, we have to at least shout out to our other therapists.
You want her to call for 5 tonight or next week?
Well, listen, we got to do something right now.
Okay,
so I want you to sit back and I want you to let someone else take control for a minute.
All right,
okay?
But this weekend I'll be in Philly from Wednesday to Saturday at Helium. Next week, Bananas. Go ahead.
This guy, he does the best plugs. Lewis, as everyone knows, is our producer.
Hi, Lewis.
Hi,
How are you?
Okay.
Hello.
He can't hear you very well.
Can't hear me?
No, you're gonna.
How about now?
I got to wear my headphones?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And he still can't hear you that great. I don't know if the people can hear you or not.
Hello? Yeah,
What
they
do
can
you
hear
mean, the people?
Can't you do it from in here?
I can't. Because I have to push buttons back here.
Okay, push some buttons and let's get this started. We're going to play the newlywed game, even though Rich and I are too long. We've been married 10 years, and you guys are not married.
We're not married, but can I say something before we play this?
I didn't even know this.
I wasn't. No? We don't have this in the schedule, but go ahead.
Okay.
Quickly, Pete.
So I was on the real Newlywed Game Show with my now ex, and it still airs.
Oh,
and so
God.
like once a week.
Oh, I didn't know this was going to be a touchstone.
Yeah, so like once a week I'll get
Dr. Jeff, stand by the phone, please.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
So like once a week I'll get a thing on my Facebook that somebody tagged me in a photo of a screenshot of me and this person I can't stand.
You were married to her?
I was married to this person, and then we went on that game show and we lost, but people will
Did
be
you
like,
get to put it on your IMDb though?
yeah.
Beef up that resume,
Beef it up. Beef it up.
But are you glad now that you lost?
Well, I'm glad that we lost, but like I just don't like that people take screen grabs of it and then they'll post it on my Facebook page, and then I have
Those
to like
people
quickly.
they don't have the right maps.
They don't.
They are
don't have the
not
right
using
maps.
the correct
How do you
map.
take screen things? You just take a picture with your phone to the
Well, you
TV?
would push pause on the television.
Take a picture of
And
it.
then take a picture of it. And then the picture lives inside your phone.
This is like, I need her, because she's like pretending to be nice right there. Whereas that's the part I wouldn't be able to do. I'd be like, shut the fuck up, you dum-dum. Okay, let's do
I'm
this.
A dum-dum.
Oh, hey, I really got mean.
Do you want me to explain the rules, or are you going to explain the rules?
No, you do all, you're the host, okay. Lewis. We're the contestants.
The contestants? Alrighty.
I've already played.
We're going to switch it up a little bit, and Pete Lee and I are going to play as a team. No. I wonder if it wouldn't be. Might be better.
It'd be bad.
Okay.
It's time for the Newlywed Game. Pete and Emily, are you ready?
Sure, yeah.
Bonnie and Boss, are you Bonnie and Boss?
Bonnie and Boss.
Bonnie and Boss, are you ready?
We are.
Yeah.
All right. Is everyone familiar with the game, the Newlywed Game?
Yeah, but we don't have to leave the room, do we?
Yes,
you actually do have to leave the room, sir. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So first, I'm going to ask the ladies 5 to 7 questions, depending on time here.
Okay.
And then we'll ask the guys to leave.
Okay.
Bring the guys back in, see if the answers match.
Okay. So guys, see you
so we need the
later.
guys to step out real quick, please.
Call my kid.
Okay, yeah, call your kid.
I'm going to call my kid.
I put paper there in front of you so you can write your answers down.
Let's just do 5 questions.
5 sounds good.
Do 3.
Do 5. Shut your mouth. Okay, Lewis, I'm ready.
Ready.
They're
Ready.
out.
What is his most irritating habit?
Okay.
Oh, God.
And keep in
Damn
mind,
it.
he's going to be answering.
I know.
of what
We
you're
got
gonna
that.
say.
We got that one. We got that one. She's writing a book.
And the questions are 1 point each, by the way.
Okay.
Ooh, hey.
Second question. Which celebrity do you think that he would leave you for?
I know this one, but I can't remember her name.
I'm a celebrity.
Which other celebrity?
Okay. My alter ego.
I don't even...
Oh, God, what's her name? I can't remember her name.
I don't know. He loves me so much.
I also need you to say the answers out loud.
Right now?
So that the audience knows.
I said number one, I said his most annoying thing, chewing.
Chewing? Okay.
Pizzas, he's fucking late all the time.
Okay.
Lateness.
And then two is, oh God, what the fuck is her name?
I'm just going to write this down.
She's like an indie queen. She does, I'll just put indie queen and hope I come up with her name before.
Already?
Oh God. He loves her. So he always says, I push you in front of a bus. If she was around.
She a singer?
No,
what was she in?
She's been in a ton of movies, but nothing like...
Just name one.
I can't think of one movie that she's been in. She was in a movie, like, she was a grocery store, these are just such tiny movies.
Store,
Kristen Stewart?
Winona Judd? One of the Judds?
No.
Ashley Judd?
No. She was like she played a really mean person that like ran a grocery store. Amy Schumer was in that movie. Like a little tiny part, maybe her first movie.
What was, God.
It's called
we'll go to
Stock
question
Room
3.
or something. I don't know. Okay. I know it. If he says it and I say that's who I was thinking of, just know.
We'll give you those points.
Thank you.
Question 3. What joke or story from him are you really tired of hearing?
I'll say...
I'm going to say how his fucking dad left.
That battery story.
Dad left, in parentheses, the battery story.
I'm going to say the mall. Oh, that is empty. Every time we drive by, he has to say something about the mall that's empty.
You know, that mall's empty.
Question number 4.
Strip mall, by the way.
Out of your friends, which would your man like to see most in a bikini?
Which
of your friends would he be like, I'd like to see her in a bikini?
That'd be fantastic. Friends?
Oh,
yes.
Oh.
Well, shit, I don't have any friends.
I know, I have a very
shit, I don't have any friends.
I guess I'll say Anya.
Who's... Ugh. Oh, God, I don't know.
You could say me if you need to. If you want to use me as a friend, I'll step in for this.
Do I have any friends?
One more.
Okay. Last question.
Just put my friend.
My one friend.
Describe his member using the name of a candy bar.
Just had a really gross one come into my head.
Is Mr. Big
no
candy bar here? That's Canadian?
You can do king size Snickers.
I'll just go with Snickers. That's kind of funny. Okay, thank you. All right, bringing the boys back in. What'd you say?
I said Baby Ruth.
Oh,
it's real nutty.
Good one. All right, guys, come back in.
This isn't going to go well. Do we have to leave?
No, because now they're going to answer and we're going to...
I see.
Oh, boy. Who's keeping score?
Yeah, we'll just do one round of this.
Do one round.
Who's keeping score?
Okay, well...
God.
What do you know,
Lord.
We'll be able to tell.
Lord is keeping score.
Okay,
all right, guys, I asked the ladies a couple of questions, and your answers need to match theirs. You ready?
Okay.
Who's going first?
It doesn't matter. Just answer the question.
No, he's got to go... Oh,
We've already answered. You got to match my answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you think they said were your most irritating habits?
Oh.
Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead, you can go.
I'm late.
Yes.
All right.
God,
I wrote down specifically, he's fucking late all the time.
Well, don't...
Oh, sorry. Did you see the second one?
No,
yeah,
I didn't. I saw like a scribble.
Okay, I didn't.
Mine's one of two. Either picking my nails or
just say the one that everyone always yells at you about.
My gum.
Chewing.
That would be great.
Yeah, that
Yes,
counts. That counts.
Does it count? Okay,
Yeah.
1 point.
Okay, question number 2. Which celebrity do the ladies think that you guys would leave them for? Which celebrity would you leave them for?
I had no idea. Because I said, I'm a celebrity.
Parker
Yes, that's who I was talking about. Parker Posey. That's who I was talking about. I couldn't come up with her name, but yes.
Oh my, you know what's so funny about you saying this? That I would have gone Emily Tarver.
Right.
She said that. She actually said that. She said, I'm a celebrity.
I said, I'm a celebrity, and I go, he just loves me so much.
So you got to take a point.
So I just guessed.
Hold on.
So pick one.
Well, Christy Brinkley.
Oh, that's a good one. No, I wrote Mila Kunis because that was what my ex.
I love that you would leave her for like an 80-year-old lady.
We were at the premiere of Donnie, and then Christy Brinkley ran up to Emily and was like, "Oh my God, I have to get a selfie with you." And I was like,
"Yeah, Christy."
Yeah, I guess if you have to.
She's still beautiful.
She's stunning. She
really
insane.
is. Like, it's crazy.
If you love her so much, why don't you marry her?
Sounds like someone else needs a new map.
Okay, question 3. What joke or story from you guys are they tired of hearing about? Joke or story?
Oh, God.
Oh.
You're giving me a very serious look like you know this.
No, I just wrote something hilarious because I'm very funny, so I don't know.
Is it a specific story?
Yeah.
Okay.
You told it today.
Do you think they took too much time? Is that
taking too much time?
Okay, me being on the Newlywed Game with my ex.
No, I had how his fucking dad left, the battery story.
I can't. Enough with that.
That's
Enough
really funny.
Okay, Rich.
I don't know. I have so many great stories. I mean, I don't know what story would bother her. It's something to do with my ex-wife, Kelly. No, I don't know. I don't know this.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
I put down that strip mall is empty.
Oh, that's not a story, but it is
annoying.
Yeah, but that's not a story. That's something I do and say.
Well, it's joke or story, so maybe you thought it was a joke. I don't know.
All right, go ahead.
Out of her friends, which one do you think that she thinks, or which one does she think you would like to see in a bikini? Which one of her friends?
I said I don't have any friends.
She really struggled with it.
Which one of your friends would I like to see in a bikini?
Yeah. Does she think you would like to see in a bikini?
Rainey, because she's got big boobs.
Oh. Okay. That's fine. She also looks like pretty much exactly like me. No, I wrote Betsy because Betsy's like my most in shape friend.
Oh yeah. All right, I'd see her.
Well, why don't you fucking marry her too then? If you guys are real fucking happy together.
Okay, Rich, what friend do I think you want to see in a bikini?
Who's the one, the tall one?
Gary Goldman. That's correct. That is what I wrote.
No, who'd you write? Gary Goldman?
No.
Who's the tall one?
The tall one?
Her father?
Kate?
No, her father.
Martini.
Martini.
No, dang it.
That's a person's name?
Martini. Yeah. Martinique. She always says, look, what am I going to do? Go with Martinique or Martini?
Yeah, Martini's way
She's not going to do Marty, she said.
No.
Who is it?
Too Back to the Future.
I put Anya Marina.
Well, we're tying now, aren't we?
So I didn't get
we're not doing well.
I only got
it's actually 2-1. Rich and
This
Bonnie.
one you'll get, Rich.
Last question. Describe his member using the name of a candy bar.
Who, mine?
Yeah, what did I say? What candy bar did I say describes your member?
An hour later? Oh, that's not a candy bar. A candy bar would be, I guess, with all the bumps on it.
Wow.
Wow.
Your gum sticks out when you laugh. Please don't laugh.
An hour later.
So mean.
What would I
Please.
O. Henry.
Okay. They don't even make that anymore. It was a candy bar in the 1921s.
Let's play some of that music for when O. Henry was big.
The theme song to that candy bar, please, written by...
They still make O. Henrys, don't they, in Babe Ruth?
Yeah, I don't know. It just sounds old.
No, Milky Way.
No, a Snickers.
Oh!
Boom.
Oh, well.
Because it really satisfies.
The king of the candy bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What, Snickers?
Yeah, it's the Nike of the candy bar world.
No, Three Musketeers. No?
No, nobody cares about that anymore.
How about Hershey's?
Just in general, the company, or just the bullshit
candy
bar?
Yeah. I guess Snickers is number one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he didn't go there.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just say all right. Every time we're in a grocery store and we pass by the specialty chocolates, you're like telling me that's not that.
No, I'm not. I had no reaction.
Okay. You did have a reaction.
You had
I
to
did,
tell.
but then I was like,
yeah.
But go ahead, say what you say.
Okay, I guess you want to talk about that.
Every time we're in a grocery store and we pass by the specialty chocolates, she goes, "Hey, leave that Toblerone."
I do say that. And it's very adorable.
So I'm gonna go with Toblerone.
No, I wrote Baby Ruth.
Sorry,
just because
it's not a big bar. That's 2 tiny ones.
No, but they're so good.
They're all nutty, and you have nuts. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would eat a Babe Ruth any day.
Who's the winner?
I'm not a chef.
So the winner of the Newlywed Game is Rich and Bonnie.
What do you mean? Oh, we don't. That's it. They don't
you
go
lost
out?
again. This is your second fucking shot at it. God.
I think it was a tie.
Somebody take a screenshot of this.
It's a tie because he did get the question right about her being a celebrity.
All right.
Well, we tied.
We feel good about it.
Because I didn't say...
We're all winners, so...
Whatever. That was dumb.
No, it wasn't. I liked it. It was fun.
It wasn't dumb. It was fun.
Okay, now let's talk about Making a Murderer.
Wait, hold on. This week I'll be at Helium Wednesday through Saturday.
Enough.
Next weekend at Bananas.
I'm sorry your husband has dementia.
Rich has never
He
seen...
forgot that he said that.
The documentary. The 10-part, 1 hour.
Oh, I don't want to spoil anything. Is he going to watch it?
I've known...
No, he can't. I said after the second one, I was like...
I didn't know what you were watching.
You catch up. I'll wait for you. I didn't start watching with him because he doesn't enjoy documentaries or anything that might give you information.
Are you fucking kidding me? You greedy and you did it without me.
But you hate documentaries. Anytime I've ever tried to get you to watch a documentary,
really? Did I tell you to watch the Ramones documentary? Remember when we saw that one? Huh?
Okay, a music documentary.
Yeah. How about the documentary?
About Nancy Sinatra. Or the Clark Five.
Or the O. Henry.
Yeah.
We
did watch all those together. Yes. No, I'm just saying.
Girl going through the thing with the graffiti guy and.
Yeah, but I had to force you to. I had to force you to watch that.
No, you didn't. The lady who lied about the World Trade Center.
Oh,
not
God.
the comic. The lady.
Yeah.
You saw that one?
I've seen them all.
Have you?
I watch documentaries.
I love documentaries
all day. If I have free time, that's all I watch.
She'll watch 7 murder documentaries, and then she'll call me up the next day and be like, "Why did I have nightmares?"
Sorry.
I'm. Well, anyway, I didn't think you would enjoy it. Then I stopped. I said,
"Go ahead.
I'll let you catch up." You said no. You declined
because I didn't know it was a documentary series. I thought you were just watching some.
No, I explained pretty explicitly what it was.
No.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead. It doesn't matter. That's all right.
So I watched the series by myself.
Norton and Opie talked about it today, I heard.
Oh, well, let's not then. You know what? It's done.
Have you guys seen Dear Zachary?
Stop.
Yeah.
We've seen Dear Zachary.
Okay, I don't want to talk about it. I just needed to know if you'd seen it.
Are you watching Bloodline?
No, I haven't. I actually did watch one episode of that, and then I don't know, fell asleep.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, I'll go back to that. I'm writing it down. On this piece of paper that I'm going to
Did you see, no, it was a good documentary? Women Aren't Funny. Women Aren't Funny. Women aren't funny.
He made it and he can't say it still. He still calls it woman.
I said
he can't
women.
say women.
I said
Some
women.
people say that. Some people say woman as plural.
Yeah.
Women. I said women.
I had to give him elocution lessons.
Oh, there goes another one.
Oh, nobody talks like that. The other thing he says, what if a car is doing something, making noise? What is he doing?
Honking his horn.
Honking.
Honking is cool.
Like beefcakes?
He's honking.
Like an attractive
who's
beefcake
honking?
man.
Who's honking back there?
Or
He's
honking or honking, either way.
Cunt. Who cares?
I know, now it's is it any wonder, Raina?
All you need to know about Making a Murderer is that there's this character that he's a real person that plays the DA that wrongly convicts this guy twice, and he has this.
I see pictures of him.
Yeah, he has this dumb mustache, and you want to grab his mustache with your hand and pull it with all its skin off of his face. Because
he's always kind of smirking.
Yeah.
He can do his voice really good.
But you know what?
Oh, do it.
They're with inconclusive as evidence. Stephen Avery is definitely the murderer in this case. So I strongly feel this way.
I know. Raina watched it for a second. She goes, "He sounds like a girl."
Yeah, but today on MS,
felt good.
Today online, I didn't read it, but there's evidence that when they're making these documentaries, they're going to be one-sided. They're not being, when you watch a Michael Moore documentary.
Don't worry, I have my issues with the filmmakers on this.
Okay,
also, because I feel like if they had just put in all the information and we were allowed to sit back and filter that. Now I have to go out and find the information that was missing and put it into perspective, which I don't want to do because I want them to do it.
You want to move on to the next crime documentary series.
But also because I don't know where that information is coming from. Is now this the DA just trying to muddy the waters again? I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Also, don't make something that you get to watch where you got to read stuff afterwards.
Yeah.
Wow, he sounded like Gaffigan on that one.
Did I sound like my mouth was full?
No, you sound like
Gaffigan. I've only seen the pilot of his show, and I love him, but I was like, how much can this motherfucker eat? Like, stop it. Just for one scene, have him not eating.
He's hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
He's hungry.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's always eating. Does he do that? This guy's always eating. That's the Jim Gaffigan thing. Oh. He talks and then he takes on the voice of the audience in a whisper. This guy's always eating. Okay.
You get it. Fuck
now you're from the area. You know about this case.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like everybody that I know from that area, and I mean you're from Canada, but
that is true.
In Canada, at least people will accept that they talk.
That's in Milwaukee, right?
It's Milwaukee, Canada.
Okay,
it's a neighborhood. But like in Wisconsin, they don't accept that they sound ridiculous when they talk, and then that dad talks on the show and he's like, "Steven is my son, and I don't know why they're accusing him of these things." And he looks and talks like the abominable snowman.
But that's you know why maybe it hit so close to home because it sounds Canadian also.
Yeah.
So when that, especially the dad, when he was talking, it's like I feel like I know so many. Like I grew up in a very rural neighborhood. I grew up on a farm. There's 1,000 people like that.
Wait, Bonnie, do that comics Canadian game show that you did today.
Oh, a comic used to do
a comic from Canada.
Because this is what you win on a Canadian game show. You've just won a new carburetor. I wish I knew the comic that did that joke.
But and then Emily loves bulldogs, and every time Stephen Avery's mom comes on, she goes, Kathy, because that's the name of her bulldog.
She looks like an English bulldog in her face.
Yes.
Bless her heart.
I know. Bless her heart. Because they knew they were on camera.
Yeah.
And they said no desires. I know that
there's not very much you can do.
I know her son.
The canvas is already burned. So.
Her son's going to prison for a second time for a crime he didn't commit. But could you put on a little rouge? Could you put on
some lips?
Would that
some
be
lipstick,
too much?
Even though your mouth ate your lips?
It's a visual medium.
She'll come on screen and Emily would just go, puff, 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 puff.
But didn't you want to hug her? She's had the hardest life.
Bless her heart.
I read afterwards they were married when she was 16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, her husband owned a furniture store.
And he left his children.
Kid. That's your dad.
Oh, sorry.
That's your dad.
Oh my God, you totally I looked at you so sincerely, really? And then you looked at me like, no, stupid. No, it's your dad that left you.
No, that's not your dad.
So did mine.
Oh. Well, my dad stayed, but he didn't pay any attention to me, so I don't know what's worse, Probably your thing. But he pays attention to me now.
He didn't.
Because I'm the spokesperson for a furniture company. That's true.
Isn't that ironic?
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
No.
Haverty's Furniture?
Haverty's Furniture.
Oh, wow.
It's in the South. I don't know. It's a regional furniture store.
Now, if only you could get a battery gig.
I know. Then it'll be tying
You'd be hitting all
together.
the points he needs.
Wait, do you talk Southern in the commercials?
No.
Can you do a little bit of it?
Yeah, basically the whole campaign is I bring my furniture everywhere with me. And I'm like, yeah, hi, we're getting married and I just want to make sure that the wedding cake matches my chair. Because I literally need everything to match my stuff.
And it's local? It's not a...
Yeah, it's the closest one is in like DC, and then it goes down like the coast and then over to Texas.
Yeah, but at least it's real. It's not like the guy's doing his own or lady's doing
right.
their own.
They hired professional actors.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you...
I was said the guy.
Celebrities even.
Celebrities even.
We've got a celebrity spokesperson.
The campaign's over now, so I can say whatever I want to about it.
Go ahead, Stephen, from Debt.
No, Scott.
Oh, Scott. Detroit. Oh, right. From where?
Detroit.
Yes, exactly. Stephen Avery's mother looks just like Yoda. I was just talking to my buddy about that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I read that on Reddit like 6 days ago.
Oh my God, Emily, these are our fans. How dare I am so sorry, Scott from Debt.
That's okay, man. You guys rock. Keep it up. I gotta go.
Hey, I've never seen one Star Wars. Not one ever.
Really?
We're gonna. Don't worry. I've included it in the film I've made for when he dies. I've been working on this project for a while. You know how like big networks will put together their reels of people they think are gonna die. Okay.
When do you go to Craig in DC?
Craig. Go ahead, Craig.
We have a mime calling. Craig.
Oh, I didn't hit it. Oops.
Oh.
Go ahead, Craig.
Oh, hi there, Bonnie.
Hi.
Before I say what I got to say, I want to let you know personally I've been getting some great boogers today.
Oh, good. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Did you notice that the Avery clan throughout... I'm sorry, Rick.
Why would they say that?
The whole Avery clan throughout this first season... Let's hope it's only one season. They look like the bad guy family from Fargo season 2.
I thought you were going to say the bad guy family from Goonies, and I was like, yes! But also Fargo, yes.
Season 2 was great. I just didn't like the last episode. I love season 2.
I don't like the Flights of Fancy.
What if there was a connection? Like, it's all been entertainment, right? We're talking about how to make a fucking murderer! People want to watch how to make a murderer. Please help me, Lord.
Are you okay? Or
no, he practiced this before he called.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me compliment you, Rich, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean you. Go ahead.
The last podcast, you and your freaking awesome wife did.
Yeah.
My wife hate me. The 31st one, December 31st one, is the funniest motherfucking shit. If you haven't heard that yet.
Which one is that? Don't Wreck My Flowers? That one?
Explanatory.
Oh.
Explanatory.
You remember the titles?
Yes, because Rich said explanatory, and I said it's explanatory.
I said explanatory.
And then we had a little fight over whether he said explanatory or explanatory.
I did say explanatory, but thank you. That was fun. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Craig.
Thanks, my dick hole is...
Your dick hole is what? Your dick hole is
Do
what?
people put things up their penis? Is that a fetish?
Yeah, I've seen that porn-wise.
No.
Oh, it is happening.
That's got to be... No way.
Yes,
okay,
I've seen it.
I'm gonna ask you a couple of different things that are fetishes. Is guys jerking off to sonograms? Is that a fetish?
No.
Not that I know of, but sure. What? That one seems pretty mild compared to the things I've seen.
Okay.
That seems kind of sweet.
Scratching
your back against a tree while watching Schindler's List and jacking off. I don't know.
No, scratching an old scar.
I said
like getting a woman with long nails to scratch a scar. Is that
a scar or scab?
Like a scar,
like an itchy keloid,
like a scar.
A scar.
Well, this is battle of the vocabularies.
I don't think so. I haven't seen that one yet.
Well, okay.
Last night
we were having a little something, and he goes, "Scratch my scar."
I was itching.
Itching harder.
Was it during sexy times or just like?
Yeah, it was during.
No, it wasn't. It was after when I was cleaning your back up. I said,
I still count that as during. I still count the whole thing. Until we're eating, I count it.
Mm-hmm. Till having our snack.
Till we're having our snack. It all counts.
Your pretzel rods.
Until I hit play again. It's all counts to me.
Mm. Oh my God, that's great.
Scratch it. Scratch harder.
I want to feel how it felt when it first happened. I want to remember that injury. I want to pull that memory forward.
I was learning to ride my bike. I saw a pretty girl, and then I fell, and this happened.
And then my dad.
I know, it always comes back. You always bring it back to your dad, Pete. God.
My dad left. He threw batteries at my face. I'm sorry. It was battery acid.
Must be awful.
He threw battery acid at my
Christmas tree,
face.
Batteries raining down on him.
Our next big fight, you're gonna like go on Amazon and buy like a Duracell battery, like the thumping bunny costume, and come. That wasn't good.
Your pain just keeps on going.
I
don't know, like.
By the way, so this is the thing: is that about Stephen Avery is he might have done it. I don't think he should have gone to jail because of the way that the case and obviously.
But why, if you were about to win a settlement?
I agree.
Why would you murder someone? And why would it have been spontaneous? And why would you murder some bitch in the middle? She wasn't a bitch. God rest her soul. Why would you murder someone in the middle of the daytime? In the daytime.
You just slipped.
In the day. Like, I can't control my urges. I gotta kill this bitch. Like, it just doesn't. He wasn't a murderer. He was never a rapist.
Well, the whole thing started off with that he might have been masturbating in that woman's yard.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that's how it all started?
In the day?
Let's assume for a moment that any of those things were true, that he really did masturbate in her yard. He really did pull a gun on her. That really did happen.
The gun thing happened, and like.
But I kind of understand that.
The masturbating in the yard, like maybe it was a really great yard.
That shrub, I don't know if you ever look closely at it. It looks like one of those.
Yeah, maybe they had some yard deer that he was into.
Remember we saw that tree that looked like a vagina? It had a knot in it that looked exactly like a vagina.
That was in
maybe that's what was going on.
There's a fetish for that, for sure.
Oh, the tree?
Tree knots that look like vaginas.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Dendrophiliism. It's people who have sex with trees.
That's a real thing?
Yes.
No.
Dendrophiliac. Yes.
I thought you just made up a name.
A lot better than coprophiliac, who is a person who likes poop and sex together.
I started watching David Copperfield.
Oh, yes, also known as Norton. Also called. Wow. Okay.
Go to Gabriel.
So there's a lot, what do you think? The cops killed her?
I think the cops.
I keep having to go back.
I think the cops definitely killed her. I mean, they were on the hook for $36 million. And they framed the guy.
They killed a woman.
But what about that guy, the German guy? The, neighbor?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'll send you an article. You're going to have to read, though.
I think Cosby did it. Is that... has that been on Reddit yet?
Yeah, I just think it's funny that, America is like, no, the cops couldn't have killed a white person.
It does.
Oh, that just sank to the bottom of the ocean.
Well,
5 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know why. It really made me fucking upset that this could be the way that our legal system works.
There's a lot of people that are in prison right now that didn't do anything. I watched another documentary. I can't remember the story of. It's called An Unreal Dream or something, I think is what it's called, about this guy who was imprisoned for murdering his wife, and he just fucking didn't do it, and he got out of prison 25 years later because they finally agreed to look at the DNA evidence.
Right. They have to they have to be well, I guess we'll get around to it. And the other thing too is that these people, they get out of prison, if you ever watch, they always go, well, I don't have any anger. They've come to some kind of peaceful place. I feel like I'm going to have to go to prison for at least 15 years in order to get rid of my bitterness and my anger. Is that what has to happen to me?
You'll just have to find a new map.
I need a new map. These people found a new map. All right. I guess we're done here.
Well, no, calls. We got a couple minutes.
No, we don't.
We have 2 minutes.
How long do we have?
I don't want to know either one of these things.
Oh.
Sorry. If you want to talk about Stephen Avery, I'm up for it.
Lady Trucker, I bought Bonnie a new car for Christmas.
He did. He bought me a new car.
And she bought me survival backpacks.
Lady Trucker.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Now, is it a new car or is it a new used car?
No, it's brand fucking new.
2016.
Oh. What kind of vehicle is it?
None of your business.
It's a SUV.
It's a Lamborghini hatchback.
I don't know. I'm being to Lady Trucker. She calls a lot. She's one of our favorites.
But we only have 2 minutes, so Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
A brand new SUV. We got to do plugs.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Happy New Year, Lady Trucker.
I've run out
and
of
the guy,
steam.
Gabriel, real quick. Go to Gabriel.
Go ahead, Gabriel.
Real quick.
As Rich says
Hey, guys. I'm a huge fan. I saw you guys at the stand tonight with Nick DiPaolo.
Yes.
I had a crazy. I bought tickets 2 days ago, but I was deciding not to come because I had a really long day.
Yeah.
But if you guys, I would love to get your signature, and I would come down just for that, a picture and a signature.
Yeah, no, we will do anything if the price is right.
No, I mean, look, where
Thanks,
you coming?
Gabriel.
Where you coming from, Gabriel?
I'm in Upper East Side.
Oh, whatever. All right.
No, we'll sign whatever you want.
If you're there, I'll do it. No problem.
All right, awesome.
Don't touch us. Okay, that's it for the show.
Thank you for coming in.
I think we peaked
Twitter.
in the first half.
No, we did a good second half until you did your game. It was all right. It wasn't bad. I thought it was okay. It was okay.
The game?
I didn't
wasn't
mind
bad. It wasn't bad.
It was fun.
It wasn't bad. I'm really not
terrible.
mad. You're not mad at me. I don't think it was bad.
Stop with it.
You're not mad at me.
In
case
Don't
you're
act
wondering
like
if
a
you
battered husband.
Oh, don't hit me. This weekend I'll be at Helium.
Sometimes I go to hug him and he flinches like I'm going to hit him. Have I ever hit you?
No.
You say no.
No. Wednesday through Saturday, Helium. Next weekend, I'll be at Bananas. Weekend after that, Comedy Zone Harrisburg. Anything you guys want to plug? Twitter, anything?
Please go see Sisters. It's in theaters. It's awesome. It's written and directed, and it was written and directed.
Yes. Go to my website, petelee.net, if you want to see a thing that's not updated ever. Go to Pete Lee Tweets on Twitter. Go do it. Follow me on Twitter at Pete Lee Tweets.
You're still going the road, and Bonnie's book is coming out February
23rd. You can pre-order it now from your independent bookstore or more likely Amazon.
And listen to My Wife Hates Me on Riotcast or iTunes, our podcast. We got to get the numbers up.
All right,
we'll
bye.
talk to you later. Bye.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you.